Hi, beautiful souls, how are you? Welcome to the Astro weather report for the week July. Quatsch. August the 3rd until August the 9th. Yeah. August the 2nd. No, this is today, no? Yeah. Time doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so I have looked into the theme and I get a lot of fire eruptive energy. Structure. They are showing me puzzle. A puzzle that consists of liquid gold, liquid eruptive lava, crystallized talents that is to be molded into structure by authentic coherence. And it's about to, I get, worth and showing yourself, being present as the one that you become, and woundings we commit to ourselves without better knowing. For example, I know exactly what you want to tell me, Source. For 3 days, I am doing my routine, which has become a leaking routine. You know, it's like when I started off with my social media, whatever, I had a lot of thingy bingies where I invested a lot of attention and I gave a lot of attention, and it gave me fun and energy. And this has become right now a routine, and I feel right now, okay, some things aren't aligned anymore. There are new things that are more exciting for me, and still I drag myself sometimes into doing those things, and now learning by doing. This is something that will be a sifting and sorting theme for me, for you, for everyone who is riding these waves. So I can here be aware of what drains you, find out whether it is because it's too hot or because of your energy level is low, because of you transmuting a lot of energy, or you having other activities in your body that are sustained by the energy, so that not the whole energy pool that usually is available for all the tasks is available, so that some routine tasks that may or may not give you energy, give you joys, are aligned still, can't be done as effortless as before. But you will find out things have their ebbs and flows. Go with the flow, and the first priority is always your body, your well-being, okay? And asking. So, okay, let's go into the week. I'll always say the day, the date, the number that adds up numerologically, and then the number that is the reduced number, has got the concretized frequency in it. Okay, so Monday, August the 3rd, adds up to a 21, which reduces to a 3. We have got Chiron, which turns retrograde into Taurus. This is the wound aspect that I mentioned earlier. It's about that the wounding now becomes something that is typically Taurus related. And Taurus governs things, or is connected to things like self-worth, body, wealth, health, money, because money is a realization of you creating with your time, which is being physical in a time-space reality by engaging physically with, okay, you got it, okay, good. Safety, yeah, the constitution of your body, pleasure, stability, yeah, all these are now related to healing them in terms of harmonizing them with the new existence that you are living in the current here now moment. 21 free is about expression, Since we all know things that don't get expressed, like feeling hurt, tend to regroup and tend to return bigger again. So everything that shows up is being relieved by you reflecting on it, not thinking it into dead and not bringing yourself into a cycle of thought loops, but addressing it, giving it a name, acknowledging it, and then having the awareness of it being like it is. And then you can move on by asking questions like, okay, so this is the situation presented. I feel that way. Universe, source, guidance, 0, X, Y, Z, whatever, whoever feels in charge, show me what is necessary for me to change in order to move into more coherence, into a more well-being state, into a more state of ease. Or show me what I need to see in order to heal this issue. Yeah. Let's look into what is else given. So, okay. So, the numerology 21.3. We will have to give whatever we realize kind of an outlet by acknowledging it, thinking about it, writing, creating art, or an honest self-dialogue, maybe by journaling, or creating something with the AI technology that is there. Usually you can use everything and fuel your creativity with that. A lot of emotional songs thrive on reflections about emotions and situations. So get your grip on that and experiment whether this is something for you or not. We have got the leadership through the one and the independence, and this has to come into balance and partnership. So it will be a reflexive expression of you, okay? Bringing it on the new level, not against your feelings and not completely letting your feelings wash away you on the Monday. So, okay. So it starts with the 3 of creation of harmony, dominantly in the emotional realm, in the area of things that become now or show themselves as being somehow distorted, okay? Tuesday, August the 4th, adds up to a 22. It's a master builder. We have got 2 times the reflection and the partnership and the cooperation, which adds up to a 4, which is a very stable numerological frequency for everything that builds on. And with us having the energy from the Monday Chiron in retrograde in Taurus, this promises to be a very healing direction, harmonizing direction. Old garbage stuff can get sifted and sorted, cleared out of the frequency field. You can come to terms with things and then build on it, very stable. On a Tuesday, we've got the Aries moon, and the moon moves towards Taurus overnight. You will feel that the Aries energy, which is fiery, gets easier to manifest in stable things because of the numerological energy of the 2-2, which is reduced to a 4. It will be easy to ask for structure of this fire, of this inspiration, or for this first step, because the day in itself carries this signature. You will find yourself going towards grounded decisions and favor less emotional, dramatic explosions. It will be a maneuver of you that strives for authentic emotional representation of everything that you identify and know is a stable next step. Okay, so digging deeper into the master builder's energy. There's something new. This is nice. Knowing that everything that has got 4 corners is stable and disciplined and emits structural integrity, this also carries the frequency of being able to turn dreams, big dreams, visions into physical reality. So it's a very, very nice day to ask, where are insights, impulses, intuitive hits that I have received earlier, which are now to be brought into a foundation. This sounds nice. Okay, and this goes completely coherent with the Taurus energy. Taurus govern Earth and Venus in its materialistic aspect, and its living aspect, and its health aspect. Everything that you will create will have the flavor of, it has to serve my well-being on all levels. Wednesday, August the 5th, adds up to a 23, which reduces to a 5. Now is the moon in Taurus. It's the moon built its last quarter, and we will stay in the field of body physical expression, like the nervous system. What is home? How has my home to be in order for me to feel safe and well-rounded? It will come up, what can I intake, like food and beverages. For myself, I've experienced, I've had like ebbs and flows. Some mornings I wake up and have my ordinary breakfast and the acid is suck, suck, suck. And then on other days, I can eat whatever I want and no acid is produced. So we are going through a transformation. I don't know what concretely is the single root cause of all that, but I know there are things that are pushing our bodies to adapt to higher frequency. Let's just go with it. Since we've got the 23 and 5 energy on that day, we are moving from the stable square of the 4 corners now into the pyramid, which can be somehow unstable. You will have to balance it out, whatever you do. Maybe you have kicked off a launch and there was I have done a lot of launching and things I have to reduce somewhere. Otherwise, my thingy bingy that I'm trying to balance and intend to balance very well all day will keep sucking the energy out of me. So I'm gonna reduce something and come to a new routine that is having more free space for me, creating on with the new stuff that I have discovered. So maybe this encourages you to sift and sort or find a new rhythm for the things. As we all know, we don't need to post every day. And we can repost things that went well. Because our audience, usually everyone that follows us, has not seen what we published on one day. So just recently I listened to someone on Instagram, a very nice dude, explaining exactly that. And I was like, yeah, maybe this can help me out in managing more time for things like going for a walk, speaking to my nature spirits, doing a little bit more grit work. They are giving me the hint. Grit workers that are at a particular state have to go from time to time outside in order to realize their duty because grid workers, all grid workers that they tell me, all grid workers that go across the field, earth, town, are realigning, reharmonizing the fields. So when me being inside all the day and posting doesn't matter, it does matter, but there were times when they woke me up in the middle of the night because they knew as soon as I go to my job, I am unable to do my grid work. Yeah, and then 2 o'clock in the morning, go for a walk. You can dance. You can do little freeletics. Okay, so 23.5. Anything new here? Combination and merging the sense of cooperation. Yeah, creative spark is there. Oh, this is new. Okay, so the instability can be perceived and molded as energy to something that gives you exciting and adventurous new perspectives on things, which then into a side that is more of an advantage for you. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, nothing more. Good, let's move on. Thursday, August the 6th, reduces to a 6, but it adds up to a 24. This is the last quarter moon in Taurus, and Venus enters her sign Libra. Yay! Okay, on that day, you can follow the moon's energetics and bring things to a nice end, or bring things to a nice upgrade, phase upgrade. But something is there that is allowed to end completely or to be ended in being created in a particular way. You can move on. These energies soften relationships. You will see more of the beauty in you, in others, in the world. It's about aesthetics. Aesthetics is something that is highly mathematic. Yeah, so when you go for aesthetics and beauty, it is because there are certain patterns, compositions, and thingy-bingies that our prediction machine, our wonderful human AI processor, the brain, recognizes as being more harmonious than others. And you can narrow it down into numbers, and this can be found out. Diplomacy can be, for some of you, very important, especially when the energies of Monday, where wounds have to be addressed, and others are involved in that. On this day, on Thursday, you will have the winds of the cosmos enhancing your direction. You will have the winds in your back pushing you forward and giving you the necessary informations and inspirations to come into a new social rhythm and create something, create areas, connections, tribes, ways of interacting with other people that are less inviting, allowing, anfällig for criticism. More grace will be possible. Ach, meine Kopfhörer hier. So, 6er Energie, 24,6. 6 is, by the way, the number of Venus. So there comes a lot of frequency enhancements. Yeah, in regards of beauty, justice, harmony, health. Wonderful day. A wonderful day. Protection is available as well. For some of you, it can be that this day reveals more intuitive sensitivity, and a lot of you will feel your heart center opened wider, or be able to experience more of your day in a heart opened state. Okay, so let's move on to Friday. Friday the 7th adds up to a 25, which reduces to a 7. We will have Sun in trine to Saturn, a very powerful combination. I think it's the most powerful of the complete week. And Moon enters Gemini. So with Saturn being the one that provides us with the energies, how to build, how to manifest, how to employ the laws of this reality in order to manifest. And this is a very nice planet. I don't know why everyone hates Saturn, but I'm loving him. Maybe it's just my personal attraction to him, or to her, whatever. And the Sun. The Sun as the giver of the energy that creates our, or as kind of energy giver that is, without the Sun there would be no universe, or no galaxy at least. So they meet, and this is a very harmonious combination, because the Sun as the giver and the Saturn as the designer. Okay? So it will be very easy to find forms, structures, routines for everything that goes into the creative area. Everything that you will touch will be gifted by the Leo Sun's kiss and become structure, gold. And this day is perfect for creative work, and you won't be tethered into things that are not serious, because we've got the Sun, we've got Leo in it, so, and even Saturn. You will be focused on that day. You're gonna carve out your Adam and Eve, your dream, which has been some days ago in our field. I guess it was the on Tuesday. Yeah, Master Builder Energy 22 and 4, and now on Friday 25 and 7. This is a very good build up along the week. Long-term plans can come into your field, and you will be able to make more mature decisions. And this goes for everyone who is actually engaged in this theme. You will show up without overperforming. I love things like that, energies like that. So 25 and 7. Yeah. So again, while Saturn is the one that molds it and is the designer, capable of forming structures, the well-rounded and la. This aspect is additionally present in the physical experience. Experience from life, experience you have gained during all your lifetimes, experience you have gained from everywhere. 2 and 5, and it will be then combined by your analytical and spiritual wisdom. 7, and you will have a laser focus onto the things present in front of you. You will have a deep comprehension, and strategic thinking will assist you all day long in order for you to find the structure that reveals to you and to understand it. Blah, 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 blah. Mature authority. Yeah. We have all that. Let's move on to Saturday, August the 8th. Adds up to a 26. reduces to an 8. Here is the moon in Gemini, and Mercury is gaining speed, so there is a wobble or something like that, and it goes late into Cancer. You already know, I'm not an astrologer, but I can feel patterns, I can see patterns, yeah, and symbols. So Gemini moon is like communication, understanding, la 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 la. Moon like the invisible, the soul, the inherited wisdom, yeah, and Cancer, emotions. So this day is completely emotional sorting. There can come up messages, captions, conversations, everything that is related into some sort of communicational format will appear and will have the flavor of emotionality. Yeah. So it can become a day where you may more or less experience being flooded by information, or when the information that usually isn't annoying to you will be annoying to you. Just be aware of that. 26/8 is about attention. Where do you bring your attention to? Yeah. So let's look what else. Nice. Okay, so we have got you have the focus onto the 3D world that is combined with personal power, with knowing you can control where you focus on, and it is guided by your emotional intelligence and your way of direct this. And in that way, you will maintain a focus on everything on the outside that is definitely adventurous, advantageous for you, vorteilhaft, advantageous for you. Yeah, energy mastery. So when you feel low, don't go somewhere where you have to feel high. Sunday, August the 9th. This is a nice thingy bingy because the date adds up to a 27 and reduces to a 9. So we have got a 9-9. It's going from feeling into expression, and the Cancer moon has got the frequencies of emotionality, emotional remembrance, emotional memories, and it brings the sensitivity more accentuated into the field on Sunday, more accentuated than, for example, at the Saturday. But it was present. It will be present there, subtle. Some will feel it, because some of you already feel the energies from that come 28. I just listened to the energy update of Lee Harris. He channels the Z's, and he confirmed my feeling that at least I am one of those humans who taps into the energetic fields of future times. Yeah, it shows up very differently. For example, trends. I start with something that will be trend in 6 months or something, but I don't go through because there's not the feedback. The society hasn't evolved in that direction yet, and I think, okay, I'm not getting the feedback, so I stop that thing, and 6 months later, it's a trend, and I'm like, I've been there. NFT, for example, and pixel art. Nonetheless, enough for me. Enough. So, with the 9, we have got on that day a closing cycle. The Monday will start with the 1, and this is very good for the Lionsgate week. That on that week that is coming, we end on a Sunday with on a 9. So the numerological frequency signature of the day closes the manifestation cycle and open up the new one. This can go in two directions at least that are apparent right now. For me, the one direction could be the manifestation cycle that has already begun and goes towards its completion through the Lionsgate week will be enhanced by the energetics in that week and come to conclusion and to an ending on the 9th or a little bit later, but the 9 is given the energy frequency. And in the same time, everything that starts in that week and tethers into a sequence of realizations, yes, the first sequence can be completed on that Sunday. For example, writing a book. One completion sequence would be having the gist of the idea and having somehow a first draft of it. This could be one manifestation sequence. Or illustrating something. The first version of one illustration could be one manifestation sequence that then would be finished. Okay, and then you take the project and upgrade it because it has got different steps. Yeah. Okay, so this is the week, and I love it. I love it completely. Can't wait to experience it and to weave with these energies. What can we say to sum it all up? Okay, this is nice. So if we sum it all up, we have got the movement of everything that is open still or needs some attention in order to be healed or reconciled, will be healed and reconciled when you choose to. The energies are providing their guidance, and this can be done so that more clarity is being gained in these areas. It's a very good chance for washing old laundry, yeah, or giving back what you still have from an ex-partner. Giving it back and saying it is over, it is done, I don't need it anymore, okay? And I can break through from this, I don't know what, homunculus. An expression, a lot of ideas get structured, find their structure, will be planned. It's a wonderful week. Okay, so let me just look again. Another important takeaway would be, at least for me, find out what drains you and reconcile. Is it something that has served its purpose and can be, or is it something that can be done in a more economic way, so that you are free for the new things that are already in your field or that will come in your field, or for things that will demand from you to have more time and space capacity in order for you to focus on them, okay? And now they are giving me the idea of when there is a passion new in your field, and when there is already a passion inside your field to which you feel it attracts me more than anything else, make this your number one. And everything else will then get naturally postponed in your schedule. In that way, you don't have to cut somewhere. You just put the thing that is actually giving you energy and exciting you more, the first position, so to speak, your freshness of the day, and you will feel satisfied. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Today in the morning, they made me aware of healing of the inner child is a very important theme, even in the upcoming week. Yeah, we have got a lot of emotions, no? Mercury and Chiron actually it can be a theme. So for every one of you who gets into the frequency feeling of, oh, my inner child counts, oh, it wants to be held again, embraced again, do it. And yeah, do it. We will have this in mind and create something that goes in the direction. Yes. Okay, so we will choose a card. Which card guides collective through the week and is of assistance and support? Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, the elephant. Be open for true riches, wealth, and prosperity. Call on Archangel Maria and Raphael. Look at that. Okay, so I get the hint. I will link below in the description box the meditation I have recorded for the elephant guardians. You can tap into it. And yes, without further ado, thank you for giving us your presence and your time. And we will see you in the quantum and in the next video. Bye. Have a nice day.